Hey everyone, welcome to Season 3, Episode 2 of the JAWA podcast. Today we're going to be talking about some of the Let's Plays people have been doing. So if we want to go around the room, we're joined by Starkiller and Pearl. Say hello.
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 And this is Pepsi speaking. So, Pearl, since you've been doing the Let's Plays for a while, what sort of inspired you to start out with them?
Well, first you need to understand where I come from with video games. You see, when I was a kid, now I was not playing scary games, but I was not good at fighting and game. I would always try to hide, to run, or to be sneaky. For example, I would play with my brother. We would play Zelda, and I would take care of the part with the dungeons, with the temples.
Yeah.
Because I was sneaky, and he would fight the bad guys for me. So I always played like that. It was natural for me, and I grew up like that, playing games like that, so it's more natural for me to play like that. Now I'm better with fighting, but I wanted to show these games to others I play because, I'm good with these scary games because most of them you have to play them in a sneaky way. Sometimes you have to fight back, but not all the time. So when I finished my first game, I think my first horror game, it was Amnesia, and I felt so proud. I felt like I was awesome because I faced my fears and all this, and I wanted to show this to others, but it was a bad idea to make them play a game they were not really enjoying. So I decided to play the game and show it to others so I could play the game, enjoy the game, and also show what I like to do. So yeah.
Do you, sorry, Pepsi, but do you play them in the dark, Pearl, or do you play them with lights on?
Daytime.
Oh, okay.
Now I do it in daytime. I don't really mind trying them in night.
Well, just was asking because a lot of people, when they do them on like YouTube, like these horror games, they play them in the dark with face cam.
Yeah, that's how you should play them actually, but I don't know. Sometimes I will try it, sometimes not. It depends. When I want to play, I won't wait for the darkness to come. I'll just play.
Personally, I am a scaredy cat. I cannot play those types of games.
Same here.
Well, and even worse, you talk about, you're pretty good with stealth and stuff like that. But me, I'm a guns blazing kind of guy, I think, and even then, I tend to die a lot.
Well, that's funny because I'm not scared if I can run, if I can hide. But give me a gun and then I'll be scared. I'll be scared. I won't know how to fight them.
Yeah. Yeah, I've shown a lot of my expertise at dying with Diab, actually. We've been playing a little bit of PlanetSide 2, and we went with that one just because we felt it would be easy to provide some, decent, inane commentary, mostly coming from me, in terms of being inane. But, yeah. Starkiller, have you been watching some of the Let's Plays?
I started watching one of Pearl's and then I got interrupted, and I was watching the beginning of the PlanetSide 2 one of you and Diab. It was kind of fun.
Yeah,
I, in fact, was going to do a Let's Play like a long time ago with Super Mario World, but every time I was recording it, the audio would be off, so then I'd have to go through another program to sync the audio, and then the file would be really, really huge, and I'd have to use compression file.
Yeah, those files just get enormous. Diab's been telling me a lot about just how enormous some of the files are when he's recording.
And I kind of gave up because every time I'd die and be like, lose like a game over, and I'd be set back, my whole thing of keeping track of my stats and stuff and points would like going down the tube, so then I have to start the entire game over.
Hey, you know, with just a little bit of editing, everyone looks perfect. So,
I'm
you know.
not that good at that though, so.
So what do you have planned for the future for your Let's Plays, Pearl?
Well, I'm gonna play some other scary games, but not just scary games. Most of them will be dark, though. I'm going to play The Walking Dead, the game.
Oh,
I'm gonna play Limbo, which is a dark game too. What else? The Wolf Among Us, and Alice Madness Returns. That's the following games I'm gonna do.
yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about all of those games. I've never played any of them myself, but people go crazy over a lot of those games.
I've seen the Walking Dead show, and I just imagine that game has to be really creepy.
Well, it's the same universe, but it's not the same story. The Walking Dead, the game. It's still the same universe with the zombies and all.
I hear it is pretty emotional, actually.
Well, it's based on a good story, so yeah.
Well, it's always important.
Yeah.
Do you plan on doing any other genre besides horror? Like, any other single-player games?
What?
Do you plan on doing any other genre of Let's Plays, like instead of horror, like?
Oh, well, I'm gonna play pretty much just dark games, but not just scary games, like I said, because I want other kind of videos on JAWA too, not just scary games.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, Diab and I, we don't have too much planned out, but we are planning on doing Borderlands 2, and we wanted to, you know, just kind of get our feet wet with PlanetSide 2, just so that we don't sort of, you know, just so we hit Borderlands 2 pretty strong. That's our goal at the moment.
Team Fortress 2 would be fun to like get like the entire podcast team, me, you, Diab, Bandith perhaps, and maybe like a guest star or two. Because I remember in the old podcast days when they did an entire group, Team Fortress, and that was pretty fun.
Yeah, that would be a ton of fun, and it'd be another game where I can fail at being a medic.
Well,
So,
me and you were part of it in the past one.
I don't remember. Did I heal really well?
No. Oh yeah, I think you were the medic. Yeah, you did pretty good.
Huh, that sounds odd. I'll have to do some fact checking. I'm usually not good. But we're also planning on doing some Terraria, which should be a lot of fun. That's one of my favorite games.
Wow,
I
nice.
I think that's one of those games that I might actually be good at, even if I try to heal a little bit. There's a little bit of healing. So,
I'm not good, but I like the game though.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. And there's a ton of content.
When Pearl does those horror games, I could not do them because I've gotten scared during Morrowind once.
That game is scary at times. Like, when you go into those sixth house bases. Ugh.
And ancestral tombs is what scares me.
Oh, yeah. Those two. Okay.
Yep.
So it's pretty exciting where things are going to be moving on. I can't wait to see what the future holds for all these Let's Plays. And it's going to be fun to see if maybe more people will start contributing their own Let's Plays or, you know, what have you. So, yeah.
Yep. Well, this has been Starkiller.
And Pepsi.
And Pearl.
Okay, guys, we will see you all later.
So yeah, we wake up in a strange castle here, and we have a journal and a memento to tell you what to do. So we're gonna do this thing. I just want to show you something first. So we have a heart, and it's all good for now. This is some kind of thing to show you your HP, I guess. And you have also a brain.